So today we are going to be going over how to thread your bobbin. So for this, you are going to need some thread on a spool. So they do have different sizes, so you can pick whatever fits and works for your machine. Usually in your machine instructions, they tell you this. And they also give you the size for the bobbin. Now, if you're working with a domestic machine, you will definitely need a clear bobbin. They do have different sizes, so definitely check your machine to see that you have the right one. First things first, let's turn on the machine. Also, for some of you that do not know, the button to turn on your machine is usually on the side for domestics, for brothers and singers, but if you have an international machine, it might be a little different. Just look for the button like this. So let's get into threading your bobbin. The threads are tangled, so I'm just untangling it here, stretching it out a little bit. You can clip it down, but I decided to go ahead. First things first, we're going to do step one, which is wrapping it around the hook in the back. Going to pull it just so it's not tangled in the back, and then you're going to take it around this metal hook. So you're going around the hook inside, and you'll see that on the photo when we switch to the next slide. But after you go around the hook, you're going to then come around the circle, just like this, and then you're going to pull it forward towards the bobbin. The bobbin's here on the right side. It's going to go on this gray spool. So on the top of your machine, the majority of machines, usually the Brothers, the Singers, and the Project Runway machines, usually have a step-by-step on how to thread your bobbin and get it ready to take on the thread. So usually step one is in the back corner, so you can see I have that there. I'm going to go through step by step to show you this, and then I'll show you this image again so you can screenshot it or pause it. But the steps are also on the actual machine. And if it's not on the machine like this, it's usually on the instructions. So go through your instructions just to double check. But this is the basic way to thread your bobbin. Putting it through the inside of the bobbin and pulling it through the top of that hole. So there's a little hole on the top and the bottom of this bobbin, and we're going to place it in the top one, put it on the cylinder, and push that all the way in until it locks. Now you're going to put your foot on the pedal and give it some speed. I usually stop at this point, and then I take the scissors and I trim away the extra just so it doesn't tangle. And then I put my foot back on the gas pedal and I let the bobbin do its work. So here's the image again showing steps 1, 2, 3, and 4 for threading your bobbin. I hope that was helpful. And I did want to show you the actual bobbin. This was a previous brown one that I did, but it should look like this. At the end, it shouldn't be tangled. There should be no threads hanging off. This is the ideal bobbin outcome. Thank you.